This video sponsored by Level Up Learning Center.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Namaste, Jamki. How are you? All good. All God's grace. You're all good. How is Lamet? How are things going?
Yeah, he's a royal as usual, and that is okay.
Very
Got used to it.
Very nice. Very nice. So, yeah.
We would like to have a conversation about the planetary movements for 2025, Vishwavasu Year, for the sign Aquarius.
Where is Kumbha Rashi? Okay. So, Kumbha Rashi or Aquarius sign has got Rahu now in the Rashi itself, and Ketu in the 7th house, and the house Lord Saturn is in the 2nd house in Pisces, and we have got Jupiter in the 5th house. Okay, and we have got Mars and Uranus in good movement without any retrograde motion this year. These are all the good things for them. See, one advantage for Aquarius is both Venus and Jupiter, both are good planets for them. Okay, so both contribute very nicely for them, and Jupiter in the 5th house and Venus in good movement is a very good thing. And Mars, the 10th lord for them and 3rd lord for them, is also in good movement. As of from June, it will be going in good movement. They started its full play now, so it will be in full power. That is there. And Saturn, its own house lord, leaving its Lagna means their health betterment is a big sign of relief for them. Rahu being in Rashi or Lagna doesn't give much of a change for them, as it is the direct primary representative of Rahu itself. But still, we can find many positive results for them, as it is a Aries sign, and you have got Jupiter in another Aries sign, and we have got Saturn in Jupiter's house. So more results related to house profit and fund flow, all these things, and family well-being, all these things will come up. And any personal problems, whichever they get into, that also may be resolved when Saturn gets resolved, retrograde. So, but we'll just first get into the sketch of planetary motion this time. So, Saturn in the 2nd house, it is going up to Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 2nd quarter. And then it gets retrograde from July. But its results of the retrograde will start coming from June 18th and so. Okay, and it will reach Purva Bhadrapada 4th quarter in November 28th. Then again it will be going back to Purva Bhadrapada 3rd quarter. That is the basic movement of Saturn. And it will be in Purva Bhadrapada from October 3rd to November 28th. So why we are giving the specifics is Purva Bhadrapada is Jupiter's star and Uttar Bhadrapada is Saturn's star. So the results will vary apart. And Jupiter has got a very unique movement this time, because it is for 5 months from May onwards. 5 months it will be in Mithuna or Gemini, and then it will be going to Cancer sign. It will be in Punarvasu Nakshatra itself completely, and it will start its retrograde in Cancer from November 11th onwards, and it will be retrograde totally up to March 11th. But it will be in Cancer sign only up to December 6th. And even in retrograde, it is going to be in Punarvasu Nakshatra only. So more results focused on Jupiter is seen. And Mars from now onwards will be going fully in full motion. And if you see Rahu and Ketu, Rahu will be in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra itself till November 24th. So again, it is a Jupiter focused thing. Okay, though it is in Saturn's house, it will be in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. When we see Ketu, it will be in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra, that is Sun's star, until July 18th. Post that, it will be in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra till almost a year. April 2nd onwards, it will touch Makha Nakshatra, its own star. That is the status of planetary transits. Okay, Kumbha Rashi or Aquarius sign is a very social well-being sign. These people are very dynamic in helping people and very socially aware, and they go down the ground to do everything for people. That is the thing. And people will keep coming to them asking for help, and they will also keep doing it without any returns expected. It is called as a Gupta Rashi. Gupta means secretive sign. A secretive sign in the sense they automatically attract secrets. They know all worldly secrets and other things. They will come to know automatically. It will fall in their lap. So they don't use it for their own personal gains. They use it for the well-being of people. So many critical situations of the world, these people are the saviors because of these secrets, which is given without any value on it with money. If they want, they can make crores out of it, but they will give it for free so that it will benefit the society. That is the major character of them. And for them, last 5 years, you can say it was a very tough time because Saturn was in the 12th house, then its own Rashi. And as I told, Saturn in its own sign is a very difficult thing for the whole world. And especially for them, because it is their own Rashi Adhipati or Lagna it is. So Ascended Lord being there itself, lot of health issues, personal issues, many type of problem. Being the 12th Lord, they would have got lot of issues, unexpected expenditures, legal battles, anything. Hey boy, everywhere. So now it is a relieving point that Saturn has moved from March 30th onwards. But the critical point is it is at Saturn has moved. And Saturn is in Uttar Bhadrapada Nakshatra itself, which is Saturn's star itself in the second house. So anything related to family well-being shall be done. And any problems there, that will be reduced. As I said, Saturn is a reducing planet. So any problem related to family and fund flow will be reduced. And Jupiter's aspect will be there from October 18th onwards. So fund flow problem will be reduced. And see, the aspect of Saturn is there for their 11th house, as well as Jupiter's aspect is there for them in the 11th house. So whatever profit they should get, they will get this year. 90% of Jupiter's aspect is there for in the 11th. So that is one positive. And we need not fear Rahu being in the sign because it is in Jupiter's star and Jupiter is aspecting it completely. So it is like police by looking at it. Yeah.
Until Jupiter goes to retrograde, we could say that Rahu will be controlled by Jupiter.
No, not retrograde, not up to retrograde. Till October 18th, it will be in Gemini. So the ninth aspect will be there. Post that, when it goes to Cancer, the aspect will change. So at that period, they may have a bit of up and down. But even at that point, certain positives will come. Okay, because from October 3rd onwards, Saturn itself will be Jupiter's star. So we need not fear.
Okay.
We need not fear. Though Jupiter is not aspecting, it will be in Jupiter's star. The Lagnesh itself will be giving Jupiter's results. So we need not fear. So the aspect of Jupiter is a very protective thing for them. As long as it is in Gemini sign, it is going to give the results of the 11th house. And being a mutual Kendra to Saturn, it will also influence their family house and fund flow. So family well-being, fund flow, whatever profits they have to get, all those things will come to them. As long as Saturn is there in Saturn star, maybe they will get it in installments. They may not get the whole lump sum pay. But when it comes to Jupiter star, they will get the lump sum. Okay, total lump sum, that is October 3rd onwards till November 28th. That period, they will get the whole lump sum. Okay. This is, and Jupiter's aspect is also there in their 9th house. So, 9th house means Bhavya or the fortune house. So, when it opens up the fortune house and the 11th house, automatically they will enjoy everything of it. Only thing is,
They will enjoy the profits of the Bhagya.
yeah,
Both are being
yes, both are being aspected. And also, Jupiter's seventh aspect is here, and natural aspect is on the Lagna itself. So their well-being, health and well-being will come out, and they will start thinking of doing something productive, positively thinking and moving forward. Rahu, though being a Papa Graha, we call it as a negative planet, but it has got a quality of expanding. All Papa Grahas has the quality of reducing, but Rahu alone has a quality of expanding. But so Jupiter's aspect and Rahu being there, we can expect them to expand many things, especially business oriented, and attain the profits very nicely. It is here. And one thing when it comes to Cancer sign, being in Punarvasu Nakshatra itself, till November 28th, Saturn will be there in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, and this will be in Punarvasu Nakshatra itself. So at that period, any loan or anything they want the paying, they will get. And there we can expect some good expenditure, auspicious thing, because it is aspecting the 12th house. We can expect a auspicious expenditure also. And the major thing I forgot, Rahu be in the Lagna, they will have a scope of marriage. Rahu is called as Mangalyadhara, and Jupiter is also aspecting it. So long time not hitched, they all will get marriage calls, and these things will happen profitably. And this is the most important thing, new partnerships and life partner getting, all these things will happen. And they may even change their company's name or expand it to a certain level. Because of
also the effect of Rahu.
because of the effect of Ram. They will try to do something big, and that will go good for them. Okay, what is the caution for them? Saturn's aspect is there on their fourth house, and it is also influencing, Rahu is influencing their third house and fourth house as well. So, and there are no major aspects to those houses except for Saturn's. So that may be a trouble, but they will escape it because of the movement of the house laws. Mars and Venus are in good mood. And whenever they come into contact with Jupiter or Venus or any good planet, those troubles will come out, or they will be able to move out. So general checkpoint is their fourth house. So they have to take care of their mother's health. That is very important. And they may be able to sell a property which they have been planning for quite some time. And there is a possibility of buying new property also. That is also there in the cards. Jupiter being in the fifth house and also aspecting the 11th house, we can expect new babies coming to the family. These are all things we are expecting. And
One of Saturn's aspect to the 8th house, so that's something to be feared.
sometimes unaspect to the 8th house will reduce all the indirect enemies. Indirect enemies who play behind the screen, those all things will reduce. And when Jupiter comes to their 6th house and its aspect is there in the 8th house, they will be able to win over any legal battles also. Legal battles, if they are stuck with that, they will be able to win over those things. And being in the 8th house, of course, there is a caution. Its aspect, straight aspect is a good aspect. So any problem related to kidney or stomach can be addressed at this time. And women who are struggling with pregnancy reports and things, for them, what is the problem can be identified, and things will come positive for, because Jupiter is in mutual. These all things will happen. This is the major benefit. So 8th house Saturn's aspect may reduce the family trouble for their partner also. Okay, it is the mutual. So both the families will be happy, life partners and personally, both will be happy, and whatever problem is there, it will be sorted out ancestral properties of any dispute is there, those all things also will be settled because it is in the Jupiter in the 5th house, aspecting the 11th house and being in the 2nd house, Saturn. Both sides, life partner side as well as their side. One thing as a caution what we can take is Ketu being in the 7th house. So they have to motivate their parents. A bit of secluredness and aloofness and a bit of insecurity or what do you say, need motivation to come up. Some kind of depressive attitude may be seen. We have to understand it is because of the planetary position, and to give any moral support that will be appreciated and they will come up with. And another thing is as Ketu is there, it will be affecting their 8th house, 9th house and 10th house as well. 9th house and 10th house escapes because of Jupiter's aspect. Okay, so but a bit of trouble may be concern. I won't say it is a big trouble. Some bit of concern is there about the father self. So you have to take care of that. Sometimes you will have to go for regular checkups and but otherwise things are smooth. And for people who are willing to settle abroad, because Rahu and Ketu are there and the Lagna itself, so for them there is a possibility of getting approvals or green card, blue card, whatever it is, and they can go abroad. These are possibilities for we see for them.
What about Jupiter's viewpoint? You said it's there a Gemini sign for some time and then moving to Cancer and then coming back in retrograde. Could we expand that viewpoint further?
Jupiter going to Cancer is a good thing. It is the 6th sign. And so at that time they will get loans. And people who are employed, for them it will be a good period. They will get recognition and they will get chances to or bonuses, or they will get chances to move and work abroad. Company will give them, sponsor them, go come on these things. And that will help them to get the loan for anything better, what they want to do. Marriage is there on the card, so expenditure is also there on the card. It is auspicious expenditures are expected during that time. But basically, see, when planets get retrograde, it works in sync with Rahu and Ketu. So
Because they are naturally
retrograde, and the strength of the planet becomes Kabul. They get that Asura Bala on them. And Rahu and Ketu will encourage them to do things. So Rahu or Ketu will be there primarily at that time in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, which is Jupiter star. It's in Saturn's house. And you can see Ketu will be in Kuru Halvani Nakshatra, Venus house. So these all things, basically if they have a retrograde planet at that point of time in their natal chart, those things will work much positively for them. So for people who are having retrograde Jupiter or retrograde Mercury, for example, because it is in Mercury's house, for them this retrograde period will be very profitable. So we can find all the profitable results coming during the retrograde time. Saturn retrograde also, when the Saturn starts retrograde, they will start getting positive results. So it is like equal distribution of talent, being retrograde and straight. So straight people, they get the results in straight time. Retrograde people, they get the best results in retrograde time. But one thing is that November 24th onwards, Rahu will go to its own constellation, Satabhisha Nakshatra. So at that point of time, we have to see where Rahu is there in that natal chart. According to that, only results will come. That will be more influenced by that at that point of time. And it will influence all its N1 Udyanma stars, especially Arudra Nakshatra, Swati Nakshatra, and of course, Satabhisha Nakshatra. So Gemini and Tula Rashi, that is Libra, and of course Aquarius. These three signs will majorly get influence of Rahu at that time. Major influence of Ketu will start from April.
from April.
Yep.
Okay, because it will be in March.
In Maka Nakshatra, pure. So at that point, we will get that major results of these two planets. But checkpoints are all addressed by the movement of other associated planets. So 90% prisms are very good for them. Okay, only concern is the Ketu's position. So if life partner or business partner, anybody has got any dental issues, eye issues or heart issues, it shouldn't be taken that. And when Saturn gets retrograde, it will influence on completely. Personal health has to be taken care for Kumbha Rashi also. So at that time period, that is from July till November 28th, that time period they have to be very cautious about any health concern if it pops. Okay, especially related to rheumatic issues or breathing issues may pop. So those things have to be. Mars going in full movement has got a good result, but now, as of now, you see Mars has come to Leo. Lot of action is going to happen from now on. So you can find that it is directly affecting Kumbha Rashi, that is Aquarius. So, and its Lord Saturn also. So Saturn and Mars are like opposite planets, deadly opposite planets. But productive results also come because of this combination. They'll have fight, do it.
Yes, all of the planets are opposite, but they work with that.
Yeah, then only you get productive things. They will fight, they will pull the whole world in different directions, but ultimately what result comes will be very productive. So it will be a struggle, but end of the day it will be very productive. Okay.
What about the movement of Mercury, sir? Anything specific that we need to focus on for Mercury?
Mercury is the only planet which is getting retrograde this year, other than in Saturn and Jupiter.
Jupiter.
So Mercury gets retrograde in Cancer sign. Post June 22nd, it will get retrograde. So it will move up to Pushya Nakshatra, that is Saturn star. It will move up to Pushya Nakshatra, Saturn star, and then move back. This is the situation. So it will give all the results. It will move up to Aslesha Nakshatra. Move up to Aslesha Nakshatra and come up to Pushya Nakshatra. That is the whole scenario. So whatever results of Mercury is positive for these people, Aquarius sign, that will happen because it is the 5th and 8th lord. So indirect source of income, foreign travel, speculative gains, all these things may come in their way. And anything related to speculative gains especially may come out because when it is in Pushya Nakshatra, that will come. Even in Mercury star it will come up, but more prospect of coming in Pushya Nakshatra because it is Saturn star and Saturn is in the second house itself. So the possibility of getting the profits at that time this side. Another retro happens in October time, October, November. That is, at that time you have got all three planets, major planets in retrograde. You have got Jupiter retrograde, and you have got Saturn retrograde, and you have got even Mercury retrograde. That will be there in almost, it will start in Manurada Nakshatra and it will come up to Vishayan. So at that time period, that is the 10th house for them. So a Saturn star, you have got Vishaka Nakshatra, that is Jupiter star. All the positive results related to business and fund flow will come at that time. If they have a retrograde planet in there, this thing, which is running the Dasha or Buddhi also, will help the natal chart. Okay, and that should be associated to that. Otherwise, major changes are there at that time period. They may take bold decisions related to business, related things, because three major planets getting retro is a big thing. And Mars will be in full flow, full strength. And Venus also in full strength. So they will get the best with it. The other one happens in Saturn's house itself. So that time period, bit of concern is there because he is also the 8th lord. So they have to take care of their health at that point. Anything related to speculation at that time period is not advisable. Because by that time, Saturn won't have really retrograde and will be moving back through Uttar Bhadra 3, we keep moving there. So at that time period, taking any speculative decision may go wrong. because the basic planet is not retrograde and it is in opposite. See, we have seen this, no? When I told you, when Rahu is there in Meena Rashi in Pisces, and Saturn went in, it is in direct motion, and this is a retrograde planet. This friction will cause some big trauma, and we have seen that one. So that type of friction shouldn't happen. That is what is rare. So that is the thing. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
What about Venus, sir? Venus is their Loka Karka, right? So the movement of Venus this year, how positive could be for Veds?
Venus, Yoga Karkasi, Aquarius has got two lords, both are positive for them. Venus as well as Jupiter. Okay. Basically, if Venus is out of the seventh house for them in the natal chart, it will give positive results for them for sure. If it is before that, then it may have mixed results. So, post Venus moving away from Leo, we can find tremendous positive results for them. That is for sure. So, now it is only in Aries. It has got a long way to go. Yeah, it has got a long way to go. But when it goes, it will start gaining positive results. That is for sure. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for your insights.
Namaste.
See you in another video. Namaste.